everyone, welcome to Pelvicore Rehab Plus. Today we're going to talk about 4 common reasons why you may have developed a tight or overactive pelvic floor. But before we start, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any amazing videos. 4 reasons or 4 common reasons why you may have developed a tight or overactive pelvic floor. Reason number 1, stress. Did you ever wake up in the morning and you're going through a stressful time in your life and you have that familiar ache and spasm in your neck that you know happens when you're stressed out? Well, the same thing can happen with our pelvic floor. Our bodies respond to stress by contracting our muscles or developing muscle spasms. We hold tension in muscles when we're under stress, and very, very commonly we hold tension and stress in our pelvic floor muscles as well, which can lead to an overactive or tight pelvic floor. Reason number 2 that we may have developed an overactive or tight pelvic floor is too many Kegels. So many people think that when they are developing symptoms of a pelvic floor dysfunction such as leaking, inability to hold back wind, it's time to start doing Kegels. But in reality, that's not true at all, and that's why it's so important to get an individualized assessment and treatment program. With those symptoms, very often the person already has a tight pelvic floor, and in reality they should be releasing and relaxing it, but they don't realize that, so you begin to do Kegels and you begin to contract and do more contractions over an already tight pelvic floor, and that will exacerbate and make your symptoms worse. Reason number 3 that we may develop an overactive or tight and painful pelvic floor is pain. Our body reacts to pain by protectively guarding that area. So when we have pain in the pelvic girdle, our body often responds by consciously or subconsciously tightening that area. Our brain thinks it's doing what it needs to be doing to protect us, but we end up with an overactive, tight pelvic floor that can be painful and lead to pelvic floor dysfunction. The 4th common reason that we may develop pelvic floor dysfunction is a muscle imbalance somewhere in the body, not necessarily in the pelvic floor. Every muscle has its job, and our deep core system is the central stability system in our bodies that are meant to stabilize us. And when certain muscles don't do their jobs well, or our deep core system is not functioning optimally, our pelvic floor muscles very often kick in overdrive in an effort to stabilize us and keep us stable. Our bodies are going to do whatever it has to do in order to keep us moving and stable, even if that means developing overactive and tight muscles. Those are just 4 common reasons why you may develop a pelvic floor that is overactive, tight, or painful, but make sure you join us in the next video where we will discuss my favorite strategies for releasing and relaxing an overactive and tight pelvic floor. Thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to learn with you in our next video.